There's nothing like sitting in a recliner on a Sunday morning up at Cutler Lake. Happy Sunday, everybody. We're inside right now. Just, I'm feeling lazy. Don't worry, I'll be going outside at the end of the video. You guys are going to get your Cutler Lake fixed in like I promised. But right now, I'm just relaxing in this Sunday recliner. First things first, I have to do a couple birthday shout-outs. You know, one of them is a mother of one who's an alumni from Horseheads. Another is a girl I knew from Gettysburg College. And two basketball players who I've known from Horseheads. And one of them I've known since the 4th grade. I guess you could refer to this person as the light on the top of the candle, or the holder of the light on the top of the candle. I'll leave it at that. And the other, let's just say his first name is the last name of a famous basketball player. And on that note, how about I get into some of the things I was going to get into. So, first things first, I promised you guys that I would tell you what I do when there's nothing to do up at Cutler Lake. Well, ta-da! We have movie channels. It's great having Spectrum up here. I'm so glad we finally got Wi-Fi. You have no idea how boring it was when after I discovered the internet, how awfully boring it was. I mean, I could still watch TV, but it just wasn't the same. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still go out a lot. It's just, and I don't refer on technology all the time. And I say that using my cell phone right now making this video. But yeah, it's just a nice way to relax. And you know, when you watch movies, you can't have movies without munchies. So, you know what? How about I show you where the family munchies are? Hold on a second. Super duper reclining speed! Okay, let's go. Actually, let me turn off the TV. There you go. So, yeah. Just enjoying myself on this nice Sunday morning. Yeah, let's get through here for a little bit. And, we keep all of our munchies right in here. So you're probably wondering, why do you keep your munchies in there, Nick? That doesn't seem very smart. Aha. See, we're now in a time of year where those little annoying insects and critters are crawling and flying around everywhere. No one likes them. Specifically, we do not like mosquitoes, and in this case, we don't like ants. We do not like ants named Lance. We do not like ants who dance. We do not like ants from France. And we certainly don't like ants in our underpants. So, okay, I guess I could show you something else I was getting ready to do after this video was made. Sunlight! Anyway. Yep. I'm making guacamole. Yeah, I know this is a really small kitchen, and I can't really tell you exactly how I'd be able to show this on camera, but I can tell you what I do when I make my guacamole. So how's that? Pretty much everything you see here is what I use. And when you make your guacamole, you always have two schools of thought. You have the avocados and everything else. And when I make my guacamole, I always do the everything else first. So, I should also reiterate, this is a very authentic, very original, not original, traditional I should say, It's traditional in the sense that this is basically the recipe that was used hundreds of, it'd be hundreds. Actually, it might even be thousands. Just for the sake of safety, I'll say thousands of years ago when guacamole was made. Pretty much these ingredients were all it was. There's no garlic, there's no cumin, there's no cayenne, and when everything's said and done, the three things you should be tasting the most are the avocados, the salt, and the limes. And, yep, it's not, well, I should iterate. You can put tomatoes in here if you want. I don't mind tomatoes, but honestly I do like a nice green color with mine. I guess I could use green tomatoes, but I hear they're like not very ripe in comparison to others. Plus, if I want green tomatoes, I'd rather have them fried. But yeah, jalapenos, seeds and all. Oh yeah, we go caliente here. But originally it was serranos. Well, yeah, I should say serranos are what is traditionally used, but up at Cutler Lake, there's a Tops in Penn Yan. Tops Market, I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about. And even though Tops is a wide selection, they don't really have serranos. So, I do jalapenos. Hey, 2 jalapenos or 1 serrano. Either way, you're getting a lot of heat. But not so much that it's awful. So yeah, I chop everything up. With everything you see here. Actually, I chop 1 lime in half and save the lime and a half for that. But what I do is, after everything's all chopped up, using this knife, I chop pretty much everything up. I use this knife and a lot of salt. And what I do is, I use that traditional sort of cut and paste thing where it's you pat it down like this and then sort of chop it up to make it all into a fine looking even paste. And the salt that I put on top of it actually acts as sort of a grinder. See, originally they used a mortar and pestle to do that, but we don't have one, so we make do with what we have. And when everything's done, we simply put it in this bowl. And then we work on the avocados. Very simple. So, yeah. Just pretty much everything as follows. Traditional potato masher, wooden spoon for mixing the avocados, and the mise en place. That's basically a fancy word for everything else. And this spoon will be used for scooping out the avocado stuff and do the stuff with seed. So on that note, how about we head outside and talk about other things? Hold on. Now we can head outside. Here we go! Woo! We're outside almost. Now we are outside. So yeah, we're back out at Cutler Lake again. It's awesome. It's beautiful. It's calm. Views like that don't get any better than this. Try and keep it up slow so you guys can see. You can still see a whole bunch of mosquitoes or bugs hanging out of the water. Little do they know that fish will come up to eat them. So, I gotta talk about one quick thing before I get into the main topic of yesterday. Is one of my brothers in Trintiy-Pawling, who's a semi-pro baseball player, he actually won a car for free. Don't worry, I'll put a link in the description so you'll know what I'm talking about. And with that in mind, Testify! We now have a Triple Crown winner. First time in 3 years. I can now say I've lived long enough where I've seen not one, but 2 Triple Crown winners. And the best part about last night's Triple Crown winner was, I saw it at the Antique Inn. Yeah, the place I talked about several times. Had dinner there, and there was a TV there, so we saw the race there, and it was awesome. It was a perfect way to end the day. I actually had my usual there. I had the king cut prime rib with the side of fettuccine alfredo, Italian crumbly blue on my salad with extra onions, of course, and a nice crock of French onion soup. And I may have lost a lot of weight, but I'm still a big guy, and a big guy's got to eat. So, yeah, what am I doing? There we go. This is why I love showing off. I know you've seen this view several times already, but honestly, I never really do get tired of it. Actually, I gotta be honest. I kind of like this view. I'm pointing it so the screen is facing me, in case you couldn't tell. But, yeah. It actually looks really kind of cool from here. And the funny thing is, because I'm actually so tall, it looks like really high up from here. Although that does remind me, I should probably... Yeah. I do not want to fall into the water carrying this thing. Believe me, I do not want that. So, in any case, I think right now I'm just gonna relax a little bit and make the guacamole when a little while later from now. It's still really early in the morning. People aren't coming up for a little while. But I guess that is all about I have to say for right now. Okay, one more. I love this view so much. Okay. So please like, favorite, share, and hit that subscribe button. I could really use the support. I'm humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy today. I'm hopeful we all have a wonderful day today. And remember, if you guys ever want to talk or if you guys ever want to chat, I'll always be here to lend an ear, and I'll always have your back. Hopefully someone would have mine to keep me from falling into the water accidentally. I mean, nothing's going to happen right now. I'm not going to fall in. Really. I'm the only one out here. And I just made the video go on a little too long. So, take care everybody, and happy Sunday.